Alright, Internet. I just want to talk again real quick. It's not a full review. This is just another little ranty thing where I just need to talk about stuff. You see, today I'm going to talk about installing your discs. If you remember the 360, and I'm sure you do because it wasn't that long ago, the game system was great. You could buy games, put them in your console, and play them. It did exactly what a console is supposed to do. In fact, I loved mine so much, I bought 193 games for it. In fact, let me show you. I don't want that to sound made up. So here, I will show you. That, right there, is 193 Xbox 360 games. That's really how many there are, I promise. And the reason I point out the 360 specifically, my camera is way off center, but that's not the reason. The reason is I have an Xbox One now. And these 5 games, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, are all installed on my new console. Because on the new generation, even though you bought a disc, you physically own a game. Like, you open the case, and there's a game right here. You put this in, and it's a game. However, this disc right here, you put it in, and then you install the game onto the console. And it's a 30 gigabyte install. So even though you spent the money and bought the disc, you still have to install it and take up all your space. So the disc is actually useless. And the reason I point that out is because the hard drive in the Xbox One is half full. Let me point out again, 5 games. I mean, yes, there's some DLC for the Forza game, and there's save files for all 5, and then I think 2 arcade games. That's half my hard drive. 7 games total. 7. 193 plus DLC and save files and literally over 200 arcade titles all fit on my Xbox 360. And there's room left over. 7 games, half full. And that's after I deleted the 75 gigs worth of Assassin's Creed that came with the system. So, if I take the other Xbox One games that I own, you'll notice there are 5 others, my system's full. That's it. That's all I can own. 10 games. This console, I can own as many games as I currently have. That's it. My collection is done. I'll see other games in the store. I'll be like, oh, this looks like a great game. Nope. Can't buy it. I'm done. My thing's full. Not only that, but if you think about it, think about games like Rock Band. I don't know if any of you have played Rock Band, but I played the fuck out of it. And the best part of it is all the DLC you can get. I don't even want to think about how much I spent, but I know I have over 2,000 songs on that 360 for Rock Band. Which means all that DLC is on there, I still have space. Rock Band 4 is coming out soon, and all the DLC from the previous games is going to be backward compatible, which means I have to re-download onto an Xbox One 2,000 songs. I'm going to need a separate console just for that game, because after installing the disc, getting the necessary updates, and there will be updates, and they will be mandatory, and it will take 4 fucking hours to install them, I then get all the DLC, create a save file, that's it, console's full. That's my only console. Just for that game. That's it. And I know what some of you are thinking. Maybe you're thinking, well, I'm just shitting on the Xbox One. No, I'm not. The PS4, wherever the fuck it is, this thing, is the exact same way. It doesn't take as long to install games, which that's fine, but I'm not even going to get them. They're over there. I have just as many games for this. In fact, I own 6 store-bought games and have 1 DLC game. I did not install one of the disc games yet, so there are 5 on the console. That's 4, so 5 on the console, and 1 DLC game. 6 games total. 6. Yep, moving the camera again. You see that shit? That's almost half full. And that's actual live footage of my PS4. Almost half full from 6 games. And now, I know what some people say, oh, well, the new consoles are kind of like PCs. They have extra proprietary software and apps and bullshit. First of all, I never asked for that. No one ever told you need to take a game console and fuck it up by putting other shit on it. The only thing a game console needs to do is play games. If you can figure that out, fuck the other shit. Just make it play games. But even if you want to pretend, fine, it is a PC. So, you know, it needs to do things like a PC does. Because that's what some people are saying. And I get that. I mean, I think you're wrong, but I get it. Well, this is my PC. The gaming PC you've seen in a couple videos. And I'm recording the screen right now. I'll put it up on over there. And as you can see in front of you, these are shortcuts to all the games I have installed. This is in addition to all sorts of apps like the Raptor desktop app and Fraps, of course, to record my screen. Steam is on here, all sorts of game downloading things, mod management studios, other video and audio recording and editing software, not to mention Windows itself, Microsoft Office. There's a 20 gig partition disk on here. So all sorts of shit is taking up space. Plus 107 games. Not 6, 107. And if you look at my hard drive space, yeah, not full. 107 games compared to the 10 that would fill that, plus Windows and all the other bullshit that's on here, not full. And these are not games like Scream Ride or Terraria. 3 of these games are MMOs. Those are massive. You have to install all the assets for the entire world on your system. And there's 104 other games, and they all manage to fit. So I don't know if these companies just don't want money, and that's why they make consoles that you can only own a couple games for, but if they do, they're not going about it the right way. But honestly, as much as I want to say fuck them, fuck Sony, fuck Microsoft, fuck everyone that does that shit on their consoles, I can't really, because the person I have to say it to is us. Fuck us. Fuck me, fuck you, fuck everyone else that's buying and playing video games, because we're letting them do this shit. We need to not buy this crap, myself included, and unfortunately I can, I already did, but we need to not support this shit because they're going to keep doing it. Microsoft's not going to stop making these games and making you install them because they know you will. And now they're releasing a new console with a 1 terabyte drive. So instead of 10 games, you can fit 20. But to do that, you have to buy a new console. So they're just going to fuck us. To sound like Joe Pesci, they're going to fuck us. They fuck you with the consoles, they fuck you with the hard drives, they fuck you with the games. And yeah, now that we're all fucked, I guess I'm gonna go have a cigarette and take a nap. Bye.